Alright, hey guys, we are back with another little Rug Delver Legacy recording. So just this time we are playing 2 Oko Thief of Crowns in the main deck. I relegated Spell Snare to the sideboard, and then I've got a copy of Force of Negation in the main deck and one in the sideboard. So it is the first round, and we're on the play. Alright, so this hand's pretty good. With this hand, I'm just gonna play turn 1 Delver of Secrets, rather than try to hold up Stifle. Alright, the opponent is gonna walk into our Stifle here, so that's nice. These cards are all fine. I guess we'll put Stifle at the bottom and reveal Ponder to Delver of Secrets. I wonder if maybe they're playing Storm then. I see. The old Reanimator. So we might lose right here. So if they have Reanimate, that's going to be pretty good. But we just need to get to... Okay, so it's not Gristlebrand. So we just need to get to 4 mana to get this Oko to resolve. I think I'm going to shuffle now since I know there's a Stifle on top that I don't want. Alright, just need that land, but we don't get it. I guess I'm just gonna shuffle. Alright, there's the land. Alright, so this should be a wrap next turn here. My opponent definitely should have taken the Oko since they were going for it that turn, right? I believe I was tapped out. Okay. Alright, well I'm glad I've got my Force of Negations here. Alright, so I just need one more cut. I think I'll probably just cut Lightning Bolt. We got 2 removal spells for Crypt Creeper here. Crypt Keeper. Alright, well, this hand is good enough, although not great. But, you know, it's got Force of Will and Brainstorm. Dismember, theoretically, could get it done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not play Delver right away. I would just hate to get unmasked or something and not get a chance to play this Brainstorm. We are gonna be the control in this matchup. Maybe I should have brainstormed on my turn to see if I was gonna find Tormod's Crypt. But he'll take Force of Will here, and then I'll have a chance to brainstorm into Force of Negation. Or another Force of Will. Alright, well it is Faithless Looting Resolve. Alright, those are some cards. Okay, so there's Force of Negation. Alright, so these cards are all pretty good. So we'll put Dismember on top. Play Delver. Seems like we're in a really good position here. Couple Dazes. I guess Ashen Rider can kill Oko. So I guess that's kind of a good one. Dark Ritual. You'd think if he had Thoughtseize or something, he would have just played it. I think I'm just going to chance it here, because he only has 2 cards left. Faithless Looting. Exhume. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and play Oko here, because that's going to incentivize him to put Ashen Rider into play. And Ashen Rider is a dismemberable threat. It seems pretty wrapped up at this point. Yeah, that's fine. You can just Daze whatever he tries to do next. If it is, you can't even really play Reanimate. I guess I'll just hardcast Daze on this. Alright. Well, that went pretty well. Alright, so we are back for match 2 here, and we're on the draw, but still like this hand, so keep. Lots of good stuff going on here. Alright, looks like we're probably in for a Delver Mirror. I'll go ahead and jam Delver of Secrets on turn 1. Chose not to shuffle. I'd think about Wastelanding. It's fine. go ahead and jam Tarmogoyf here, I think. Alright, if he dazes, I'll probably force, because we'll be in a pretty good position with Tarmogoyf in play. Like, if he plays his own Tarmogoyf on his turn, we have a Lightning Bolt to attack and kill it if he blocks. Or if he plays Wrenn and Six, that doesn't, they'll just get beaten down by Tarmogoyf. Okay. So it looks like he doesn't have any counter spells, which is good to know. Ah, I see the old 4-color Delver. So is this an Angler? An Abrupt Decay. Okay. So... let's see. I want to Wasteland him off the black mana to stop him from playing a Gurmag Angler. That doesn't put me in a great position to play Hooting Mandrills this turn, though. Maybe I'm overthinking this and should just take the Tropical Island, but Gurmag Angler, yeah, I think I have to. Because Gurmag Angler just stops the Mandrills. So, I think I'm going to do that. I'd like to be playing the Ponder, but I do want to have a card to pitch to Force of Will. Okay, so Wastelanding me is going to be fine. Maybe he was sandbagging Force all this time? Okay. He was not. Alright, so we'll see what kind of answer he has here. So Tarmogoyf is going to be a 4/5 regardless, even with these creatures removed. I guess I'll keep the Wasteland in case I draw Wrenn and Six. Hopefully he doesn't have a great counter here or something to do on his turn. Playing Brainstorm is fine. Okay, that's fine. Alright. I'd like to draw a blue card. That is a blue card. Bolt this now. Try to get our Mandrills bolted. Spell Pierce. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I think his last card is probably like a removal spell or something not good. Lightning Bolt. What's this? It might be. I think another Lightning Bolt's pretty probable. Okay, so we're gonna get to force this second bolt here. And man, if I just draw something, Tarmogoyf, Wrenn and Six. Okay, here's a Tarmogoyf. opponent doesn't have a lot going on now, so this is good. Alright, and this bolt should close out the game. Spell Pierce. Okay. Well, even if he draws a Tarmogoyf here, well, I guess he would have his Tarmogoyf block Hooting Mandrills. And then my Tarmogoyf would not have any trample damage over his Insectile Aberration. But I got a bunch of good cards to bring in here. Probably those are what I want. So I am on the draw here. So those are easy cuts. Probably just remove the Force and the Daze. Maybe just Daze and Stifle, which isn't the best on the draw. Maybe, yeah, I think this is fine. All right. Okay, well, this hand is certainly fine. I'd like to draw another land. I think I just have to wasteland him. I mean, I've never seen a 4-color deck that plays Stifle in this metagame. Yeah, we're just gonna go the old wasteland here. Alright. Okay. That's fine. Alright, do I just want to jam Wrenn and Six here? I think I probably do. I usually like jamming Wrenn and Six. But I could play Delver and then Ponder. That seems like not a bad play either. I think I'm just gonna jam the Wrenn and Six. Just see what happens. Alright, he's forcing. That. Alright, so I'll get to play Delver of Secrets and Hooting Mandrills here, so. Maybe I actually want to play Ponder, if like a Wasteland would be devastating. I already played one Wasteland. I guess having Delver in play is generally what you want to do, so I guess I'm gonna go slightly conservative here. Submerge. Alright. Okay. Ah, we did have a wasteland. Could have not gotten submerged too. Alright. So we will play Wasteland here. I guess tapping the Volcanic Island. I really don't know what possessed me to do that. That was really stupid. Because there was no chance of me playing the Mandrills this turn. The opponent can't play Daze for free with this Fiery Islet, so this is a good time to play Tarmogoyf. Okay. If I get my Volcanic Wastelanded, it's going to mean that it's easy to play this Hooting Mandrills. So I'll have... I guess I would be a card short as things stand. If this got wasted, yeah, I'd only have 5. Alright. So, I mean, this seems like a pretty good spot. They could draw a land and I guess play Tarmogoyf. Okay. Alright, well, that went pretty well again. Alright, we are starting up round 3 on the play. This hand isn't insane, but since it has Brainstorm, Wrenn and Six, and Spell Pierce, these cards are all pretty good. So I am just gonna play the Volcanic Island on turn 1, and if they wasteland me, that would be awesome. If they play like a Delver turn 1, I'm probably gonna Brainstorm, trying to find like a Daze. Prismatic Vista, okay. Alright, so in this situation, I mean, it's probably blue-white control of some kind. Let's play Brainstorm here. Okay. Well, I don't hate all these Planeswalkers. I think I'll shuffle away 1 land. I think I'm okay drawing a Daze to pitch to Force of Will. You know, I guess I've got... I think I'd rather just take my chances on a random card. It's probably not going to be the end of the world if something happens to my Wrenn and Six. Because we have the Oko follow-up. A Brainstorm. I think I do want to Spell Pierce this. Maybe I should have just gotten Tropical Island there, but I just don't anticipate needing double green against this deck. Okay. Alright, well, we've got one Planeswalker down, so that seems pretty promising. Let's see what the opponent has here. True name, maybe? Narset. Even if this gets forced or something, I think that would have been fine. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, having two Planeswalkers in play against a control deck is usually pretty good. Alright, a Bolt. Make a 3/3. Attack. I mean, I guess you could have back to basics, but I think I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not play the Tarmogoyf. I'd rather get my opponent to burn something on this 3/3. Snapcaster. It's fine. So I think I will bolt the Snapcaster. I mean, this Wrenn and Six is really close to ultimating. A Mentor. Okay. Alright. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to make this into an elk. Pick off this guy. And I'll just go ahead and play this Tarmogoyf. Don't want to overextend into anything too crazy. And I guess, even if I hadn't bolted his Snapcaster, I definitely wouldn't be ultimating Wrenn and Six anyway. Swords, alright, that's fine. Sinkhole, okay. Alright, so we'll make a food. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna play out a Wrenn and Six. And I guess I'm gonna play this Hooting Mandrills. Turn the Strand. Okay. So as long as my opponent doesn't do anything too crazy, I guess even if they do, so yeah, he can swords the Hooting Mandrills. So I guess he'll probably double attack the Wrenn and Six, but then I still get to play one more Wrenn and Six. Interesting. Ah, another sinkhole. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to play Waterlogged Grove. Draw a card. So I want to play Wrenn and Six again. And draw more cards. I think I do need to pick off the Snapcaster Mage. And then replay Wrenn and Six. And then... Yeah, I think that just seems like the best plan. Okay. And then I just need to, like, get there with, like, one more card. Okay, so there's a Brainstorm. I mean, I could go crazy and try to ponder into an answer for this Mentor. But that's probably not needed. Probably drawn enough cards where I'll be fine. I'll just play these 2 Delvers. I don't see a good way to do this otherwise. I think I think that's what I got to do. Okay. Brainstorm. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna force that. Okay. Yeah, we'll force that. And I think I'm just gonna let him kill. Yeah, I don't want to be chump blocking here. We'll get to draw a couple new cards off this Ponder and this Waterlogged Grove. So I'll start with this Ponder. See, I wonder if he's even like playing Terminus. All right, I think I can't be so greedy as to not keep this. Alright, so it's do or die time for my opponent here. Is it Terminus? Okay. Alright, well, that was a little dicey, but we got there. I think this gets a lot better after sideboarding. Or I don't know. Maybe it stays about the same, but... I think Hydroblasting some magmatic sinkholes could be good. So I don't think I need Force of Negation. Could definitely trim a Daze, a Lightning Bolt. Alright. I think on the draw, something like this is fine. Maybe that second Force of Negation in my sideboard should be like a Sylvan Library or something, but we'll see if we can get it done here. This hand isn't super exciting, but I also don't like mulliganing. I think I'll keep. Sometimes they keep landlight hands with cantrips. I mean, if Wasteland doesn't get to do anything in Stifle and Daze, that'll stink. And we're on the draw, but I don't want to mulligan. Oh, here we go. He's mulliganing to 6, so that's a good start. Okay. Alright, so I didn't draw a land the first turn, so I like where this is going already. And they're stuck on 1 land. Alright, these cards are all good. So I'm just gonna get to play Tarmogoyf soon here. Maybe I'll start with Delver. But this is gonna be over in a hurry. Okay, well, that's one way to win. Alright, we're back for round 4 on the play. This hand seems very good. I mean, a cantrip or a counterspell would be nice, but you can't argue with more than 1 land. Delver and Wrenn and Six. These cards are all very good. We'll see if they want to wasteland me. Alright. The old Stitcher's Supplier. Okay, so Hogaak. I haven't played against this deck in a while. So Wrenn and Six doesn't seem that great, but it will let me play Oko next turn. He doesn't have Cabal Therapy yet. Just if he has Cabal Therapy, I really want to like Brainstorm and hide this Oko. I think I'm just gonna play this Wrenn and Six. So Oko is obviously like a ridiculous printing. It's just so crazy that you can be playing Rug Delver now and have like 2 creatures or 2 planeswalkers in play. Okay, oh, I see. It's one of these Vengevine type builds. Okay, well, he did not hit Cabal Therapy. But he does have Vengevine, so that's probably not good news. So maybe I should have just held up Brainstorm. If I was able to bolt that Hedron crap, that would probably be a big deal. attacking me. Okay. Okay, so what am I going to do here? Seems like I pretty much have to play Oko and make that Hogaak into a 3/3. And then pinging off one of his dudes with Wrenn and Six does not seem very helpful. Alright. He's just gonna get to reanimate another one. But I don't know I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do. I want to bolt his Hedron Crab, but then he's got 12. That would be a 2/2 because he would sacrifice the Carrion Feeder. Yeah. Alright. Well, this Hogaak deck might get me here. Okay, so he's gonna just sacrifice it. I like that better than him having the 3/3 in play, I think, because I don't think the Elk would be legendary. I guess I don't know if legendary counts as like an ability. I don't see any reason to do anything other than plus this. Maybe I should have domed my opponent, actually. I could stay back and play defense with this Insectile Aberration. Maybe that's the play here. Because he's just going to deal so much damage next turn. Maybe he'll be out of gas. I just don't think I can really get there attacking. So I'm gonna try this. Careful study. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's much I could have done here. Alright, I think I'm fine with conceding here. Okay. I'm not sure how good Force of Negation actually is, but alright, let me just figure out what I want to do here. This does not seem like an incredible Wrenn and Six matchup. He is running like Hedron Crabs, Careful Studies. Alright, I think this is just gonna have to do. Don't love cutting the extra land, but I'm not sure what else I could do. Okay. I mean, there's some argument maybe for hanging on to Tormod's Crypt, but I really don't want to get it like Thought Seized or something like that. Okay. So I just need to be able to get one of these creatures into play. Hopefully he plays another fetch land here. Yep. I do not have the third Stifle, unfortunately. I don't think I need to force this. Alright. So he needs one more thing in play before he can start casting Hogaak. That's 5, 6. Yeah, he'll need to get one more card in his graveyard, which I should be able to respond to. Can always force it if I have to. Ugh. Well, obviously the Tormod's Crypt is nice, but that's not going to get a creature into play for me. See, I probably should have just boarded out a Lightning Bolt. And I really need another mana. I think I'm going to shuffle this, unfortunately. Arg. Hedron Crab. You hate to force out with a Pyroblast in your hand. Alright. Alright, well there's the land. Alright. I'm just gonna hope that my opponent doesn't play Hedron Crab. If I play Hooting Mandrills, it just completely nukes my graveyard. And these Tarmogoyfs are going to be tiny. Mm. It's a pretty good careful study for my opponent, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to play Tarmogoyf and pass here. I'll try to find another Tormod's Crypt, or at least like a Stifle or something. Altar of Dementia. Well, that's probably not good news. Yeah. Well, my opponent definitely had a hand that could play through Stifle here. This is one matchup where I kind of wish I had Surgical Extraction over Tormod's Crypt. I think it's pretty much the only one, just because surgicaling Blood Gas can be so useful. Alright, I'm just going to concede here. We'll try to win round 5. Alright, it's time for round 5 here. We're on the play. Trying to get over a wretched loss to Hogaak. Sand has a lot of potential. I think it's fine. Hard to mulligan a hand with a Delver, Cantrip, and lands and Wastelands. I've played and I haven't seen Hogaak in probably well over 25 or 30 matches. Well, this probably isn't good news. Okay, so it's Belcher. I don't think they have 7 mana, so there's a chance. Manamorpho. There's a chance we'll be able to survive this turn here. Okay, so he still has some Simian Spirit Guides in hand. Brainstorm. Well, the card I really want is a Stifle, so let's see if we can make that happen. Such luck. But if he really had 3 Simian Spirit Guides in his hand last turn, he must have used one of them. Okay, that would explain it. Think I will. Guess it really doesn't matter. Between Wastelanding and Brainstorming. Oh wow, he's gonna give me another chance to draw a Stifle here. Okay. Alright, come on, Stifle. Hard times. Presumably he's on the 1 land variety. Alright. What's this? Okay, Echo of Eons. Gamble. So this is some kind of interesting build. Alright. Well, let's see if I can not lose to this pile here. Can board out this expensive stuff. I guess Oko could do something. 9 threats is usually fine. Oko counts as a threat, I suppose. So this should be good. Alright. Looks like he wasn't playing Goblin Empty the Warrens. Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay. He's got Burning Wish too, so alright. Alright, I'll keep this hand. Glad I have the 6 force effects. I'll need them in game 3 here to try to win on the draw. Basic Forest. Tinderwall. Okay. Alright, we'll Spell Pierce that for sure. Just gotta not get yourself in a position where you lose to Empty the Warrens. I think I'll be okay without Lightning Bolt in this position. If he plays Xanid Swarm, I should be able to Oko it. These are what we like to see. Do I just want to jam Hooting Mandrills this turn? I think not. I think I'll be fine. And I can decide if I want to draw this Ancient Grudge or not. I guess probably not, where I have Oko. I don't see any reason not to tap out for the Tarmogoyf. Sure, double Daze and Force is plenty. He would need a pretty large empty to get through the Hooting Mandrills, the Tarmogoyf, and Oko, which could gain me a bunch of life. And Force and 2 Days. Get to see my opponent's hand. So he does have the empty. Rite of Flame, Spirit Guide, Burning Wish. So if he wants to empty for like not a whole bunch, I guess he can. Okay. So I think it makes sense to daze this, so he has to pop his LED. I guess it'd be a double daze. Because he should have Elf, Simian Spirit Guide, and Burning Wish as his last 2 cards. I think 8 tokens just doesn't really even matter. Alright, I probably would have put one of those tokens on Tarmogoyf if I were him. I don't think there's any attacking Oko play that's going to work out great for my opponent here. Force is a nice draw. Should have played that land there. Alright. Well, I mean, that was a little slow and awkward, but we got there. It's tricky playing around those empties, the Warrens, but that's the way it goes. Alright, any changes for game 3? I mean, Wasteland isn't really the best card. Could make it a Tarmogoyf and just have one more threat. I don't think I'll miss one Wasteland. Alright, here we go. This is for 4-1 here on the draw against Belcher. Alright. I guess I gotta try a little bit harder for Force here. Okay, great. Here we go. Okay. So we can play Rite of Flame. We can play Tinderwall. He has a Simian Spirit Guide. Man, should I just force this land grant? He'll get, like, Taiga. He'll play Rite of Flame. No, he'll play Tinderwall. And then he'll play Rite of Flame. He has to sack Tinderwall to do it. So he gets Taiga, plays Tinderwall, sacks it, plays Rite of Flame. That gets him 3 mana. Then Simian Spirit Guide is 4 mana. So I think if I force the Rite of Flame, this ends up being like a 2-for-1, and he'll be left with... Yeah, I think Rite of Flame is the card I'm going to force here. So now I force this. He does not have a whole lot going on. Okay. Alright, it's not terrible. Come on, blue card. Yes. Okay, that's a great draw. Okay, Lotus Petal. Desperate Ritual. I think I'm fine forcing this because I can just Ancient Grudge as Lotus Petal. And, because you just used Simian Spirit Guide. And then this Tarmogoyf's going to be pretty big. I guess he just needs, like, LED. But Burning Wish? Alright, what's he getting? Gamble. So we'll probably gamble for LED. I don't think playing Oko is that great. And I want to keep my mana up for his Echo of Eons. Okay, well, he discarded the LED, so that's going to make this pretty easy. Okay. Well, there you have it. That's another 4-in-1 league with Rug Delver. So I believe it went Reanimator, blue, white, splash red control, 4-color Delver, Hogaak, and then Belcher. So the Reanimator was pretty easy. Got a bit lucky. Well, I guess very lucky where I just got to Stifle to do that in game 2 against blue, white, red control. It does make me wish I maybe just had a Sylvan Library. It's interesting, just because, well, Oko is just only okay against those control decks. Like, it's just pretty slow. Like, you get like a 3/3 every other turn. I mean, it's alright. You get card advantage, but, yeah, I mean, it's not like Sylvan Library or, I don't know, like Jace or maybe Winter Orb. It's just pretty slow and incremental, obviously. So, I don't know. 4-color Delver was pretty straightforward. I don't think there's too much reason to be playing 4-color Delver. Just all the disadvantages of well, I mean, the advantage of 4-color is you get to play like Gurmag Angler and I guess Abrupt Decay, but Oko deals with like Chalice of the Void, and you get to stay in 2 colors and play Stifle, and it deals with Gurmag Angler. So I don't think those upsides are what they used to be. I know Andre Minguchi, wrote an article about how he likes that deck somewhat recently, but I definitely like what I'm doing here more. Hogaak, I need to figure. I think it's a deck, as I mentioned before. I don't really know why people don't play it more. It seems like it has a good matchup against Rug Delver, which seems like the deck to beat. Although you see the meta was really Delver heavy for a minute there, and you see people trying some different strategies now. I don't know. Hogaak seems tough to beat. Not like Reanimator, which seems pretty easy to beat. Especially with a 6 force build, some Tormod's Crypts. And then Belcher decks like that. Usually pretty straightforward. I guess that was a little, not as much of a blowout as maybe, one might like. But, alright, well, that's pretty much it, though. I'm sad I didn't get to 5-0. That Hogaak deck is just a tough deck to beat. But, thanks for watching, guys.